Hi, in Python, data takes the form of objects, either built-in objects that Python provides or objects we create using Python tools and other languages such as C. In fact, objects are the basic of every Python program you will ever write. In the last video, we took a quick pass over Python's core object. In this video, we will begin a more careful second look at data type concepts. To fill in the details we glossed over earlier, let's get started by exploring our first data type category, Python's numeric type and operations. So most of Python's number types are fairly typical and will probably seem familiar if you have used almost any other programming languages in the past. They can be used to keep track of your bank balance, the distance to Mars, the number of visitors to your website, and just about any other numeric quantity. In Python, most are not really a single object type, but a category of similar types. Python supports usual numeric types, int, float, as well as literals for creating numbers and expression for processing them. Python provides more advanced numeric programming support and objects for more advanced work. Python's inventory of numeric toolbox includes integers and floating points objects, complex number object, decimal fixed precision object, fractions, rational number object, sets, collection with numeric operations, booleans, true and false, built-in functions and modules, math, random, etc., unlimited integers precision, bitwise operations, hex, octal, binary formats, third-party extensions like visualization, plotting, etc. So Python provides integers which are positive and negative whole numbers, floating points numbers. Python provides integers which are positive and negative whole numbers. Floating points numbers, which are numbers with fractional parts, sometimes called floats for verbal economy. Floating points number is like 1.0.0.1. Python allows us to write integers with hexadecimal, octal, binary literals, offers a complex number. In Python, integers have unlimited precision, means they can grow to have as many digits as your computer memory space allow. What it means? It means that you can give such a big number of 2 to the power, for example 2 to the power 300. Precision is like as long as whatever your memory space supported. Here you can see this long digits. In many of the languages it cannot grow till then. It will go 10 to 15 digits, and after that you will see L that is called the long integers. Integer and floating point literals. So integers are written as a string of decimal digit. So a string of decimal digit means 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. These can be called integers. Floating point number have a decimal point. So you can write 123.00. This is called the floating point number. Sometimes they also have the optional signed exponent introduced by an e, small e, or capital E. So we will see this integer and floating point detail later in this video. Here the term is literal. what it means. In the computer science, a literal is a notation for representing a fixed value in the source code. Hexadecimal, octal, and binary literals. So integer can be coded in decimals. Usually we call it as a base 10, hexadecimal base 16, octal base 8, and binary, that is base 2. So hexadecimal can be start with 0, x, small x, or capital X. This is 0. Followed by a string of hexadecimal digits, and this can be 0 to 9 and A to F. Octal literal starts with a leading 0 and followed by O. This is 0, O, or, and followed by a string of digit from 0 to 7. Binary begins with leading 0B or 0B and binary digits 0 and 1. So there are some built-in calls or functions you can use to convert these forms. We can call them built-in calls like hex. We can give integer, then oct. We can give any integer and it will give us the corresponding octal, binary, or hexadecimal values. So here if we see an example of that one, so if we want to convert 10 in octal, it will give this. So similarly we can give hex of, wanted to see the hexadecimal value of 10 and binary value of 10. So this is octal value of decimal 10, hexadecimal value of decimal 10, and binary value of decimal 10. Complex number. Python complex literal are written as real part plus imaginary part. Real plus imaginary part. So where the imaginary part is terminated with J or capital J, the real part is technically optional. So the imaginary part may appear on its own. Internally, complex number are implemented as a pair of floating points number, but all numeric operations perform. So complex number may also be created with the built-in function complex, then real part and imaginary part. So here is one example for the complex number. You can create complex number 10 and 20 and it will give you 10 plus 20 J. So this is our complex number. Next is built-in numeric tools. So Python provides a set of tools for processing number objects. There are some expression operators like plus, minus, divide, multiplication, then power, etc. There are some built-in functions like power, absolute value, round, int, we can see int, hex, octal, bin previously, and etc. There are also some utility modules like random, math, etc. Yeah, that's all for this video. In the upcoming videos, we are going to cover all these in details. So thanks for watching and stay tuned.